back from the dead.
Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Grizzly and welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are live, not with an elite custom room as you guys would have probably expected, but tonight I have something different. I have something far more important. I am here for something far more important. I'm here for justice, guys. It does appear that in yesterday's PMIT semi-finals for Group D that was being held, four teams have qualified, and out of the 4 teams, the news coming out is that there were 2 teams that are accused of hacking, and that is absolutely terrible. For those of you guys who don't know, I am also the manager for Team D2K, and D2K finished in spot number 5, 6 points behind qualification. And we were so gutted to know in the end that there were 2 teams who were actually involved in hacking. So this video is going to be about that. I'm going to talk a little bit. I'm going to keep it as short as possible. I'm going to take you guys through the evidence that we have. The events that have unfolded since last night, the big name YouTubers who have come in to support us, and all of the updates so far on this topic. So we'll get straight into it. First things first, guys, here is what we are talking about. This is the overall point standing at the end of match number 3. The teams in question here are Team Timepeayenge, who have finished on spot number 1, and Team Hydrogen, that is finished on spot number 2. Straight off the bat, you can take a look at the kill count and tell that there is something wrong with this, and of course that is true. This is not a classic match. These are some of the best teams that have qualified after layers and layers of qualifying rounds, so we're really talking about the best of the best. And in that sort of a league, whenever you see a kill count of more than 30, it is something that turns heads, and it has as well this time around. Team Timepeayenge was very blatant. They looked like they hacked throughout all 3 matches. Team Hydrogen were a little bit more crafty. They had only one player who was hacking. It was H2xROCKY, and he engaged his hacks in match number 2 alone, trying to avoid suspicion, but it was too obvious the way he was picking up those kills. So we'll get to each of that in a second. First things first, let's head over to Team Timepeayenge, and the first piece of evidence we have here is this. So we're looking at a player versus player comparison. On your right, you guys can see H2xROCKY, who is a player of Team Timepeayenge. The most startling thing in this screenshot here is this, guys. He's got 0 damage taken. Now, for those of you guys who've been playing PUBG for a while, it will be obvious for you that even in a classic game, trying to get 0 damage taken is near impossible. Try it. Just try it. If you guys haven't done it before, try it. Even the zone damage will give you some damage or the other. But and the other option is that you didn't play for too long and so your damage is low. But that's not the case here either. Team Timepeayenge actually won match number 3, if I'm not mistaken. And as you guys can see on your screens, H2xROCKY had 8 kills at the end of it. He dealt 914 damage. He traveled 4,430 meters. For crying out loud. So there certainly has to be something weird about this stat, that he has taken 0 damage in a match of this caliber, where teams of this caliber were playing. And this definitely does look a little bit suspicious. The next thing we have here is a video, and I want to blow this one up for you guys. Let me see if I can get the audio going for you all. There you go.
Exactly. And I guess यहाँ पर टाइम पे आने वालों का टाइम आ चुका है, because they might spot the first person. यहाँ पर एक प्ले डाउन किया, 2.
So I'm going to pause here for a second. This is H2xROCKY, a member of Team Timepeayenge for you guys. He's prone outside this concrete structure in Millibase. He seems to be very aware of where the players exactly are, and I think there are a combination of hacks being used here. One is probably ESP and one is Magic Bullet, which I've learned a lot about since last night and how they work. So the first thing that was suspicious here is how easily he was able to spot the player who looks from this angle that he is completely in cover. The player straight up in front of you.
Exactly. And I guess यहाँ पर टाइम पे आने वालों का टाइम आ चुका है, because
And here's where I'm going to pause it again, because in this screen, he's seen the player who he's shooting at. You guys can see his HP is reducing. And the weird thing is, immediately after knocking this player, his attention will move to the right player, who he cannot even see right now, but he knew that he's rotating to the right. And if that's not convincing enough, take a look at how quickly his HP reduces.
They might spot the first person. यहाँ पर एक play down.
And I know an M762 is an OP gun, guys, but that was just plain weird. I'm going to play that again for you guys so you all did not miss it.
Exactly, and I guess यहाँ पर time पे आने वालों का time आ चुका है, because they might spot the first person. यहाँ पर एक play down किया, 2 players down किए जा चुके हैं.
So that's what we have for team Timepeayenge. We will now head over to team Hydrogen, and it really pains me to do this, guys, but team Hydrogen, I don't think all of them players hacked, and I don't think it was only one player who hacked, only in one game, but it was bad nonetheless because they did the damage that they wanted to. First off, we have an Instagram story from Exo Abe, where it says that boycott Hydrogen clan, they used hacks in semi-final group D, hacked used by H2xROCKY, ESP and Magic Bullet, check proofs. This is fairly straightforward, and as you guys can see, Gaming Pro Ocean has been tagged in this post as well. Second thing is very, very interesting indeed. This is an Instagram story from Scout, and he raises an excellent point. How did he spot this guy? He looks like he's completely in cover, but somehow he has done it. And take a look at where his scope is, guys. He is shooting near his knees, and if you guys watch this video, you will see that the shot actually connects with his head. So take a look at this. Did you guys see that? Now, some people are saying, guys, this is spectator glitch, ye sahi nahi hai, spectator glitch mein hota hai. But if that's the case, how do you explain that he knew exactly where he was if it was not for ESP? I want to show this for you guys once again in case you guys missed it. Shoots at his knees, and boom, that's a headshot. Here's another video. This one is a little bit more blurry because it has been slowed down, but once again, knowing exactly the position of the player, and we are watching H2xROCKY, take a look at this shot. At no point did the crosshair look like it actually settled on the dude's head, but it was a headshot nonetheless. Next thing we've got for you guys is a squad wipe that Rocky did pretty much all by himself against Team D2K. And I'm going to let you guys watch this clip, and then we'll talk about it in a second. Just for one thing for you guys to know, D2K had 2 players still alive, Frank and Simple, who looked like they were in cover. In came team number 24 as the zone moved in, and this is what happens. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see how quickly D2K got eliminated? I'm gonna go back here and show you guys once again what's weird about this. So Frank is behind the rock in front of you guys, and he's gonna peek in just about a second. I'm gonna stop the frame right here, where Rocky has completely exposed himself as he makes the push in. His HP is pretty low, and Frank is rocking a 7.6 weapon, so he should have got the knock because he peeks first. And I'm gonna try and get the next frame for you guys. And there we have it. This is Frank. The next frame here, Frank has just peeked, and he does not have any time to take even a single shot. Maybe he gets a shot on Rocky, I'm not quite sure. But take a look at the speed at which the entire team gets knocked. And if you thought that was not weird, and if you think there was nothing strange about it, I want to pause the frame right here for you guys. There was another player from D2K who was still alive. It was Simple, who was down below the ridge in cover. But a stray bullet in that fight from Rocky actually connected with Simple, and it was a headshot, as you guys can see on your screens in the kill feed. I know it's a little bit blurry, but that is a headshot on Simple to confirm that final kill on Team D2K. Another piece of damning evidence that there was something weird about this one. Next thing we have on our screens is Rocky stats, and this is pretty questionable again, guys. 12 kills in a match like this, and what's weird about that is that Rocky had 0 kills in both match 1 and match number 3. So I don't know what happened to him in match number 2 that he managed to pick up 1200 damage with 9 headshots. That is surreal, and I think a lot of even Scout said it. Scout also felt that there was something weird about this one. I'm going to show you guys in a second what Scout had to say about this. This was another Instagram story from a Scout where he said, "Shame on these players using hacks to qualify. H2 clan just lost their respect and dignity. How did he spot and kill with a headshot?" This is when I was actually on Scout's stream a little bit earlier, and I managed to send him a super chat so he could read what I had to say, and this is what he felt about the whole matter.
PMIT missed the Scott, thank you so much. I am manager of D2K and we finished 5th in Asia's PMIT. Missed the qualification by 6 points. Please help in getting these hackers banned from finals. Yes, sure, I'll give my best. Blue Rocky hacker था. Why he didn't kill anyone in the first and third match? Yes, Magic Bullets. पहले मैच में उसने नहीं मार पाया. सेकंड मैच में उसने मार के एक पॉइंट ऊपर ले लिया. थर्ड मैच में वापस नहीं मारा उसने. तुमको क्वालिफाई करना था. अभी अगर तुम हार रहे हो तो तुम उससे सीधी सी बात है, तुम हार रहे हो, तुम नेक्स्ट मैच खेल के अपने पॉइंट को ऊपर ले लो, फिर थर्ड मैच वापस खेलो. तुम्हें गेम खेलना ही आता है. अभी तू अगर मेरे को ये दे देगा तो मैं तो घुस घुस के बंदे पे लूँगा. समझ रहे? एक स्किलफुल प्लेयर को अगर तुम हैक देते हो तो बहुत मारेगा. ठीक है.
And that is what a Scout himself had to say about this whole matter. It was pretty evident. It was pretty evident that Rocky was hacking, and Scout felt so himself. I have another video for you guys. I'm going to skip through this one really fast for you. This is not in the right orientation, so please forgive me for that. This is Team Worthy Kings getting wiped single-handedly at the hands of Rocky.
इधर से कैसे भी जाना होगा लेफ्ट से.
चलो तो नॉक मत होना. ऑप्शन नहीं होगा.
ले मैं आ रहा हूँ. ऐश तेरे पे आ रहा हूँ. फर्स्ट एड लियो मैं से. ठीक है अमित. ऐश आराम से हील कर.
हील कर
सारा फर्स्ट एड दे. सारा फर्स्ट एड दे.
As you guys can see, once again a blatant use of cheats, and it did look like there was a hack being used there as well. As Team Worthy Kings, if you guys have seen these guys play, they're an absolutely OP team, absolutely getting taken down to shreds by Rocky's M416. They couldn't once figure out where he was shooting from. Definitely something fishy about that one. And if you guys caught the kill feed, once again, headshots all around, guys. Headshots all around. So that is what I had to show you guys today. It is quite unfortunate, and as a result of this, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen now is that these two teams, Team D2K and Team One Punch Squad, have not qualified. And that just sucks because these are teams that are working hard. They've worked so hard to reach the place they've reached just to be killed by hackers, and to have two sets of hacker teams qualifying to the Vizag finals. I'm sorry guys, that does not sit well with me. We need justice. And this is what I'm going to implore you guys, everyone watching this video right now. Please, can you share this video? Ask for support. Hashtag justice for D2K. Hashtag justice for OPS, One Punch Squad. Let's hope that the organizers will do something about it. Yes, and for those of you who are thinking, yes, we have contacted the organizers. We have raised this issue. Gaming Pro Ocean has confirmed in one of the Instagram responses that this is being reviewed by the organizers, and we are hoping for a positive outcome. But it's clear, guys, it's out there. Everyone knows, everyone's talking about it. You guys can check out Energy Gaming's live stream today. He was all over the place about it, and while he hasn't done anything wrong himself, and I will confirm that I don't think he has done anything wrong himself, someone in his team, it was Rocky, who was involved in hacking, and that is really, really unfortunate, guys. Hacking in classics is bad in itself, but doing it in competitive tournaments, an official PUBG tournament like the PMIT, is absolutely atrocious and unacceptable. And if we don't do anything about it soon, this game is going to die a very quick death in our country. Something that is so awesome, something that we've enjoyed so much for the past year and a half. It can be ruined very, very quickly by hackers. Everyone knows it this season. There are hackers all around in Asia, and we really need to do something about it. PUBG, Tencent, if you guys are watching this, you guys need to do something to fix this, or this game is going to die very, very soon. That's all I had to say, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. My name is Grizzly. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys